Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back to day 4 of K-pop catch-up week. I am a little bit late recording this actually. It's like a little bit in the evening now. I have been dealing with some adult stuff, which is really a bummer, but I am here now to get into some new music, and today's artist is The Boys. Finally, it's been such a long time, it feels like. I think the most recent one I watched was, what was it called again? It had like a spooky theme, and it was like kind of scary in some ways. I don't remember. I'm not gonna look it up right now, but my most recent music video watch that I did for them was over a year ago, I believe, and I'm really excited though to be back. I did my whole makeup for today. I think that like half of the time we're not gonna be that dark and the other half we're gonna be kind of spooky, or at least like a little more intense than some of the others, so I didn't really plan this that great, but hopefully it's still going to be nice. But I got black nails, I got a black shirt, I got a bunch of jewelry, and I got this face. So we will see how things go today, but we have a two-parter ahead of us. We have 8 music videos to catch up from them, which is a lot, but I am ready to sit down now. I've been outside today, I've been getting in that good air, and I feel clear in the head, and I feel good to experience some new stuff today, and we are going to be getting into starting with All About You, then we're doing Delicious, which I believe is a Japanese song, then we're doing Lip Gloss, and finally Watch It. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a thing real quick before we get into this. Watch It is currently like 5 on my repeat list. So I'm sorry to everybody. I've heard that song multiple times, in fact, and I'm obsessed with it. So this is not going to be my first time listening to the song. I apologize, but I fallen in love with it, and I think this is a catalyst. That was a catalyst for why I wanted to get into them. I did choose every one of these randomly, but one of the big reasons why I wanted to do this was because Watch It has become one of my favorite songs of this year, even though it was released like pretty early on of this year. Still, I have really enjoyed it. But that is going to be for part 1, and then in part 2 we're going to be getting into a lot of unit music videos, I believe. It is Honey, Rat in a Trap, I think it is called, Nectar, and then Gibberish, which is their most recent release, which is a Japanese release. So that is all the songs that we're going to be getting into today, so we have a lot ahead of us, so just keep that in mind. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening today. But yeah, I'm going to make sure to link the previous reaction that I did to them if you want to check that out. But just letting you know that it was a while back, and I don't think I had that great of a setup yet. I definitely did not have a microphone. But yeah, if you want a little quick thing though before we get into this of how this works, basically I've been on YouTube for 3 years now, and if I've reacted to an artist's recent release during these 3 years, then I'll be doing one of these catch-ups for them, which basically means that if I reacted to something that's like 5 years old, I'm not going to be doing a catch-up because I will have probably many a music video. So that is basically how I planned it out and how I'm doing it. But anyway though, sorry for the very long intro. We're going to go ahead and get into this, and we're starting with All About You. So yeah, let's just go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into this and get started with our first music video for part 1, and also for this whole adventure we're about to go on. So this is All About You, the music video. Now I believe this is going to be a little bit of a softer song, at least that's what it seems like. So I'm not really dressed for the occasion with this, but we're going to get into it later. So yeah, I just say we're going to get started because we have a long journey ahead of us, so sit back, relax, and let's have some fun together. So yeah, I believe this was like early 2023 perhaps? No, late December 2022. So that's crazy. But anyway though, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go. I love those. I used to have one. Dang. Alright. Ah! It's been so long since I've seen you guys. Oh my goodness, Eric too. I think we all, Kevin, hi Kevin. I think we're all gonna look a little more casual right now. We're not gonna go too crazy with it. Yeah, oh, I forgot to mention like everything that I usually say before one of these videos. I'm so sorry. I think it's been a struggle with my biases. But, I don't know. I think Sanu is one of my biases. Q is my ultimate bias in the boys. Ooh, I think Sangyeon as well. I'm very much like a leader stan, so I think him as well. I think that's everything though. And also, we're gonna watch this once, and I'm keeping the captions on for any video that has captions. Anyway, continue. Oh my goodness, Blonde New. Let's go. He's got the fish. Oh my goodness. They look so pretty. Dang, that would be crazy if he was on my Zoom call. Woo! I love his rap a lot, by the way. I think like his tone is really, really good and really fun and really fits their songs. And even though they're doing a softer song now, it really fits too. No, please, give it to me. Love me some Sanu. Woo! Memory? Let's go, let's have fun. Pretty. It's a little like, it's very dreamy too, this instrumental, because it's very like buzzy almost, I would like to call it, you know? It's very dreamy, very pretty. Well, let me see what kind of snacks we got here. Some type of lemonade, maybe? Is that Lay's right there? No, it's a different type of chip. We got a good snack table, though. Hey, cheers. Ooh, I like this effect a lot. I love his voice so much. Like whenever New comes in and he's singing, I'm just like, I feel like I'm floating, you know what I mean? So pretty. These are so pretty. Aw, that was really sweet. Oh, that part right there with Jacob coming in. that really hit me. I love his voice a lot as well. All About You, special single. I'm assuming this is sort of like a Christmas thing, perhaps, or just like a fan single that they decided to release for Christmas. Because it's not really a Christmas song, you know, but sort of, I guess, it feels a little like that when you release something in December and it's about the fans. It can feel like a Christmas song. But yeah, that was definitely very pretty, very chill. They are very good with this type of vibe because I feel there's so many. I mean, when you have a group of this many members, it's like easier to have a lot more variety. But they have so many talented singers in this group that like they can pull off anything, to be honest. Like rappers, dancers, singers, they just got everything. So like it's really easy for them to pull off anything, to be honest. So this is a well done ballad, of course. But I'm not really a ballad person. I feel like I say this every single video because it's true. But most of the time, I like the more hard-hitting stuff, which they have been known for. For example, Reveal by them is one of my favorite K-pop songs. I think probably top 20 K-pop songs of all time. I love that song so much. So I enjoyed it because I think they are very talented and they are very good at this stuff. But this just isn't my cup of tea usually. But you know, I'll add it to the playlist, and if it comes on, I definitely won't skip. You know what I mean? I don't think I do that with most songs, but I don't think I would do it in this case. But yeah, that was a nice start though. We didn't go too intense right from the beginning, which can be good. And we gotta get a little bit of like a breath in before everything starts going down, which I feel like it'll be soon enough. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into our next song. We have the Japanese release that I said, Delicious. I think I might know a bit of this. I don't know though. It feels like that in my brain, but I don't know from where and I don't know why. And if part of me when I was making this list was like, have I reacted to this before? But I don't think I have. I might do a double check just in case because like I can still get in my head about that. But I don't think I have. I'm gonna check real quick. Otherwise, if I have, I'm just gonna like cut it. But we'll see. We'll see. But I don't think I have at this point. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into our next song, whatever it is. So yeah, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into our next song. This is the Delicious music video, and I had to check to make sure because, again, I was like, have I not reacted to that? But no, I've reacted to Sweet, which is another song that they've done, which is very different, apparently, or at least separate from this song. So I have not, in fact, listened to this, so this is our first time doing this. But yeah, there's no subtitles for this video, so sorry about that, but that can happen with Japanese releases because the company just doesn't do it. For some reason. Please do it, everybody. Please, all the entertainment companies, please subtitle your music videos. It's very helpful. But yeah, anyway though, let's go ahead and continue and have some more fun. Let's go. I was gonna say I thought this would be different. Ooh, what are they putting in there? I thought this was gonna be different because I was like, dang, we're doing something very poppy and I look like this, but I don't know. It looked like Lego blocks, but it's like gummies. And that drink is so thick. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now, this is what I see in my dream. Just Sangyeon above me while I'm like passed out. And also Kevin, apparently. I thought it seems like we have a little bit of variety perhaps in the song because the previous part was almost like a little bit nasty, a little dirty. It sounded like a grind, like you're grinding something. You know, I don't know. It was interesting though, that beat. I think we're gonna go a little upbeat though, now, after this. We'll see. Okay. we're just having fun. I appreciate that. Oh, never mind. Ah. Like, why is it so swaggy? That was like the chorus was quite cute, and it was like a little more like they were just like dancing like this. Even though they were dancing very great, they were still doing like kind of like this. But now we're back to this. Hold on, let's get into it, Eric. It's still a little silly, but you know, still. Oh my god, he's got little like beads in his hair. What is it with you, Eric? Come on, stop it, guys. Ooh, never mind. Now I match the vibe. Like, why did it, like, again, there's a lot of contrast in this video. Like, we're singing seemingly something a little cuter. Although, again, because it's both Japanese and I don't have subtitles for it, it's like, it's harder for me to tell anything. Because, like, with Korean, I can tell with, like, I know many words at this point. I just can't really speak it fluently, you know? So with Korean, I can still be like, okay, I understand those words. I can understand, like, what the feel of the song is. But because it's Japanese, I have no clue. But it's still so, like, weird to me that it's, like, there's so much, like, back and forth of being like, oh, we're being a little cutesy now. Oh, now we're wearing jean vests, you know? It's interesting, not jean vests, leather vests and like leather jackets and stuff. I don't know. You know? I don't know. Whoa, what is that shirt? Ooh. Yeah. I don't know how to feel, yeah. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god, we're doing a merry-go-round with the members. Oh my goodness, what does that remind me of? That reminds me of something. Yeah, the Stray Kids circus music video. That was also something they did, where they just like spun them around in a circle. Whee! Still going. Wait, who was in the middle? Was Jungkook in the middle for that? Yeah, Jungkook was in the middle for that. I mean, he is very tall, so I'm assuming he's pretty stable, but still. Sick, Kevin. That's sick. Ooh, that does look very weird though. It looks almost like it's like those balloons that are like aluminum balloons. It looks like that almost. Ooh, with like jelly on it. I don't know. I'm gonna pause on it, but it doesn't look very pleasant for my brain at least. Yeah, that was delicious. I feel like there was a double meaning here. You know, I can feel like something was going on with it. Maybe they were just like, we're gonna give him a little bit of like a shock here of like showing up dressed all cool and stuff, even though this is sort of like, I mean, the verses themselves weren't that, like, that brr, 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 I can't really replicate it with my mouth, but you know what I mean? But, like, that instrument, it was, like, very, I don't know, wasn't very cute is all I'm gonna say. So I feel like there was something here that I can't understand because, again, it's Japanese, and also I have no subtitles. So, I don't know, maybe that was there. And I'll find out about it later once I upload these videos. But yeah, I did like the sound of it though. I thought it was very fun, definitely. And like the difference again between the verses and the chorus is something that I enjoy because I like that switch up and stuff in songs. But I thought that was fun, definitely for sure. I obviously am looking forward to these later songs because I know what I'm getting into with that. But I did think this was fun, and I thought it was a fun music video. It definitely felt very, like, the music video itself was very, like, how should I describe it? It was almost like, if you understand the term, it was almost like overstimulating, but not really. Like, it was just, like, towing the line of being, like, there's so many colors and there's so many things happening that, like, it's almost a little too much to catch up with, but it never became too much, you know? But yeah, that was fun. Interesting experience. Let's go ahead and get into our next song, though. This is Lip Gloss. This is one of their, like, this is a very long music video. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's a very long music video, and I think with Dance 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 DDD, that music video was like, the full music video was like 7 minutes or like 8 minutes, I think, even. So it's not even their longest music video. But I am excited to see it, though. I'm assuming there's going to be some story here and stuff going on. But yeah, if I didn't mention it, we're going to go ahead and get into lip gloss, which not wearing any right now. I went very matte today with my face. So we will see. We'll see, though. I'm a little bit nervous about this because, you know, they have a reputation of being a little flirty in their songs. So we will see how I deal with this. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next music video. Let's go. Alright, lovely, so let's go ahead and get into our next music video. This is the lip gloss music video. And yeah, this turned a year old just about a week ago. So this is, again, also very old. But this is why we're doing this, so I can catch up. But yeah, like I said, it's 6 minutes and 6 seconds. So we got a lot to go through here, but I'm still excited, of course, and I think this is going to be fun. So strap in, folks. We got subtitles for this one as well, so that's great. So I don't have to like miss out on anything with this one. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. I guess we're on vacation. We're chilling. I wonder if these are like actual palm trees or what. I can't tell, but I think it's palm trees. But yeah, I think we're having some fun. We're out in the sun. So yeah. Let's go into this as well. Let's go. Yeah. It took like 5 seconds for me to be like validated on my statement earlier of them being like very flirty. Ooh, I just saw Haknyeon's hair, like short blonde. Ooh, we got Oreo Sonu. I see someone who has like orangey hair back there. Can't tell who it is though. Oh goodness. Is it new? I think so. Maybe. Perhaps. Oh, Q looks really good too. It is new. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're going surfing? Please spare me. Looks really nice with short hair. Yeah, we are going surfing. Whew. Woo! You want a French kiss me? Was that a bet? Sorry, I knew as soon as we got into these lyrics because I was like, there's gonna be some flirty stuff today. I gotta reel it in. I gotta keep it in. I gotta keep myself focused. I knew this would happen. Anyway. Ooh, Eric. Ugh. Anyway, I'm not gonna look at any of them close. I feel like I've seen them a lot with their shirts off, but I'm not gonna pay attention. I just want to see. Hold on. Again. I don't know. Ugh. Oh. Embarrass him. Woo! She is very pretty, that's true. Kevin is just in his wrist era. Sorry. I can't speak right now. I'm not usually watching this much straight stuff. I'm a very gay person, so this isn't usually in my daily watch. But I don't know how to react really to this. I'm just like I'm just seeing like shirtlessness and sometimes not. And honestly, I think it's more attractive if you wear like skin tight shirts than if you're not wearing anything. But anyway, though. Ooh. Oh, hello there. They're just lined up in front of this girl. Oh my god, poor her. I would be like shaking in my boots. Like, how am I supposed to deal with this? Oh my god. This guy knows how to like come in a way that like makes you back up in your seat. Oh my god, he just has these verses. I mean, we're gonna get to it later. But he has these verses that like makes you like almost back up in like, I don't know, astonishment, shock, just like all of the emotions combined. Because like his delivery is always insane to me. Because sometimes he goes hard hitting with it. Sometimes he like makes it a little more like whiny almost. It's too much. It's too much every time. Dance break. Woo! Oh, I love that intermission. That was really good. Nope. They're just dancing in the middle of the road. They were like, hey, Jacob, can you do the scene with the girl, but like you're just dancing on the road in the middle of the night? That's the perfect romance spot. It's just in the middle of the road. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, get into it. Let's see if anybody won her over. Jonghoon? Perhaps? Nope. Oh. She got a boyfriend. Or at least something like that. Oh, look at all those drinks, y'all. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm not a drinker. I had my first alcoholic drink pretty recently. But those look really sick. Oh. Oh. They're being asked out right now. Oh, we're just continuing on. Is this like a dance party we got at the end here? Alright. Cute. That's adorable. I don't think anybody has made like I've never seen somebody make a makeshift swing for a choreography, but I love that. I can't tell if this is the previous part that I already heard or if we're repeating, because I'm assuming the song isn't this long, so I'm assuming we just like are doing that like that other half of the song right now. I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy. Built-in performance video. Ooh, I love that. Pop. Oh yeah, we're back into this is the second half of the song. Oh my god, oh my god, I would get dizzy. I would like give myself like a what is it called? I would give myself whiplash if I tried to do that. Get into it though. I'm happy to hear this part again. That's really cute too. They're definitely having a lot of fun with this one for sure. I don't know if this is a pre-release. I think maybe I think I think this is just a summer song. I think. We're doing like red light, green light in the middle of a song as well. That's really fun. I haven't even looked at Hyunjae, and I am glad I didn't, because what is that? That is a deep V-neck shirt. Do you see that? That's like down to here. If I wore that on my channel, oh, that would be trouble. Get it, kings. Yeah, we got like an included like performance video in it, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was very fun. But yeah, she had a boyfriend, or maybe it was just a friend that they mistook for it. But either way, she was not available at the time. But yeah, that was very fun. Oh, I just love that last rap part right before the end there. That was really sick. Again, Sunwoo just knows how to do it for me. He just always pulls out those parts that, like, again, I talked about it, but it makes me like have like almost a physical reaction to it, where I'm like, whoa, I'm like stunned again. I'm like pushed back like by just the awe that I'm in. But that was really, really sick though. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was fun. And it definitely isn't like, again, usually not my type of song. I do love bubblegum pop fun sometimes, but it's not always my fave. But it was an enjoyable time, and I was just a little bit like, whoa, you're being very forward, sir. Like, I I need to take a step back and like reevaluate myself a little bit, because this is a lot. But I did enjoy it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the last music video for part 1, which is Watch It. If you missed the intro part where I talked about it, I'll talk about it before we get into the music video, but I have some history with this song. We'll say that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into our last music video. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into our last music video for part 1. This is Watch It. Again, I talked about it in the intro, but if you missed it, if you didn't hear it, this is one of my most listened to songs at the moment. I've heard it completely. The song is not new to me. It is a similar vibe to when we watched the Reveal music video together, and I was already obsessed with the song and I already knew it very well. But this is sort of the same, except I've never watched the music video. I stumbled across the song. It started playing during, I think I was listening to it was not my release radar. It was it's something along the lines of like that, like weekly recommended or something like that, where it's like, hey, we think these songs will be something that you enjoy. And then the song came on, and I didn't stop it from going. And then I checked and I realized it was the BOYZ, and I was like, oh, dang, I guess I just gotta continue listening to it because I loved how that song sounded, and I already spoiled myself. So, I've already been listening to this song for probably a month or two. So I apologize for that. I know that like I should have waited, but I didn't know when I would get into this catch up, so I'm sorry about it. But never watched the music video, so that's going to be something interesting that we're going to get to experience the visuals together at least. I'll make sure to have the caption song as well, because I've never actually read what the lyrics mean. So I'm ready. I hope you're excited, and we got a kitty cat here, so I'm very ready. But yeah, let's go. End of last year. The way the song starts. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. You better watch out. Hold on. Let me get a look of everybody. Junghoon? Oh, that's good. Like the gray hair. That looks really good. Is Jacob blonde? And I think Eric has red hair. Sonu's got his forehead out. Dang. Don't do that to me, sir. It's also fun to realize who did the parts now, because again, I've heard it, but I haven't like seen like the distribution, so to say. Wait, hold on. LOVE. Ooh, I didn't realize that's what they said, but that's really good. That did not look like Kevin. Like, that doesn't look like Kevin, but then I saw and I was like, oh, that's Kevin. What's happening? Ugh! Look at them! Ugh! A little toxic, but we like that sometimes. We're doing robbery? Ooh, wow. Oh my good. Oh, and the razor blade. I have a thing for like emo boys, so to say. Like punk, emo, this type of style. I have a thing for that, definitely. Even though most of the time I don't dress like this. I'm excited to see the choreography too. I haven't seen the choreography. Ooh! Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I just saw that Juyeon like little peak of his stomach, and I went a little crazy there. No, back, back. Oh, they cooked. They cooked with the song. Does Eric have a crop top? He do, he do. Watch it. Oh, he's on a... What are these called? I don't remember what these are called. He's on one. He's one of those things. He's on one of those things. Let's go! I'm so excited. Ooh! That's the line I was talking about last time, by the way. He comes in with these parts that just shock me. And it's that one. Hi, hello. Like, it sounds almost creepy, but not. It's not really creepy, because, like, I'm still like, ooh, you know? Hold on. What is that dance move? Ugh, these outfits are bad for my soul. Alright, we're just having fun in the warehouse. Let's go. What does it say? Caution, too hot to handle. Absolutely, kings. Know your worth. I didn't know this was an aesthetic, but I like it. Warehouse sexy. Oh! I can't believe it's the two of them switching up for this chorus. I love when they like change the choreography for the chorus as well. I like that a lot. Ooh. I don't know if I want to. Watch it. Ooh. I love that X. Whoa. Ooh. A lot of butterflies as well, which is very interesting. I mean, they have... No, it's called Fantasy, though. That's the album name, with a PH, Fantasy. I don't know. Why they got butterflies? Why they got butterflies? I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway, hold on. That high note's crazy.
Watch it.
That was a really cool end. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That was crazy. That was not what I was expecting to happen. I can't even imagine what I would have been feeling in this moment if I hadn't heard this song before, because I am like out of breath and I already knew this song. So like, if this is your first time, I'm excited to see other people react to this because I feel like I'm stunned and I've already heard the song. So I feel like if others haven't and also have not seen the music video, my God, that would be a crazy time for them, I'm sure, because again, I knew what was going to happen with the song. I knew it. Still, too much. It's just, every time I listen to the song, though, it's like I go through it over and over again, because that start of like, bah, dong, 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 dong. Like, every time I go through my repeats and I put it on if I put it on shuffle and that beat starts, I'm like, oh, you know, every single time. It's really hard for me to stop. It just continues happening. That's why I was dressing like this, by the way. I wanna like fit in with the aesthetic. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. But yeah, that was all for part 1. I will see you in part 2. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and you can just hop on over to the next part, because I will definitely upload them the same day today, because now I still have time to film today, of course. So I'm going to upload the second part today. Don't you worry. We're gonna do both of them. We're going to do both of them. I promise you. But yeah, that was a crazy time. So we're going to go ahead and get into the next part. Right now, I'm going to continue filming. And like I said in the intro, we have Honey, Rat in a Trap. Is that what it's called again? I think that was it. Gibberish, and one more I cannot remember. Nectar. Was that right? Honey and Nectar? I think those were 2 different music videos. Yes. Those are the songs that we have left to check out. So that will be in part 2. So yeah, I'm going to just end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in part 2 or wherever I'll see you next. So yeah, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and joining my little family here on YouTube. If you want to, so I can go over to my Patreon. There will everything that's blocked on YouTube for free. You don't have to pay anything to watch anything over there. But if you want to, there is a tier where you can do that. And if you do so, thank you very much. And yeah, like this video if you like it. And if you have anything to request from the boys or any other artist, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you in part 2 or wherever I see you next. So yeah, bye.